Hey everybody, Jean Henderson Pierre. The beer ramble. It's been a couple of days. A lot going on in my life. Anyway, more on that later. Anyhow, this blanket laying down on me, and the Cubs are losing. Ew. No, the Cubs are winning. Sorry, I take that back. Anyway, back. We're looking at the Hefeweizen style. He ain't heavy. Heffe. He ain't Heffe. Hefeweizen style beer by friends at Straight to Ale. Brewed in Huntsville, Alabama, my neck of the woods, not far from here. The ABV is here 5% ABV. And now I'm noticing a thing with Beer Advocate. Now they don't do the sort of the grays like 80%, this and that. They're doing it by a scale between 1 to 5. So 3.64, 5 is the highest rating, means excellent or whatever, um, and that's how Beer Advocate is rating their beers right now. And it looks like the Alston brothers are not doing much as well in terms of beer reviews. So they're doing between the scale between 1 to 5. 5 excellent, 1 is shit. So Hefeweizen style is not something I tend to get a lot. I don't buy a lot of them. I don't get a lot of them, but oh well. Need a little downtime. So much going on in my life right now. But anyway, here's the head of the beer right now. A little frothy to the top. I don't think what other Hefeweizens have I had. Style beers. Maybe something from Harpoon. Possibly. Definitely scent of a lot of citrus, a lot of wheat scent in this beer. And the song when he ain't Heffe, or as this from 3.9, he ain't heavy, he's my brother. 3.9. If you don't know who that band is, then shame on you. I like all types of music, even country. Despite what some of these country artists think about us, black folks. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about beer. Get a lot of some apple skins in this beer here. Ugh. Yeah, a lot of apple skins, a lot of style in this beer right here. Smells nice, very fragrant, very pungent. Some wheat again. Snake that down a hatch. I think there's a popular Hefeweizen out there. What is the most popular Hefeweizen? Let me look. I'm trying to think of one. I think Blue Moon, probably the first one comes to mind, but also did the Harpoon. Um, Windmere, but the one I think is pretty much well known is Trader Joe's. No. I was trying to think. It was Harpin. Sierra Nevada? No. I can't. I'm trying to think of one right now that is really sort of stands out. Of one that's just sort of very popular. Again, I keep saying Harpin, but boy, I ain't gonna worry about it. But anyhow, um, good flavor. Straight Tail, of course, known for a lot of the beers based in Huntsville, Alabama, as I mentioned. Uh, they have some of their beers that I know that I've had before that are every time I open one of the can, I think one of their Kolsch, their California style beer is very very foamy, and then you got the Monkey that Straight to Ale also does. That's quite good. Um, uh, so that's what I'm kind of thinking. It's a very German style, but let's see. I've had their Belgian wit. I've also had their straight the Sand Island Lighthouse. That's the one I had a lot. That was the Kolsch style beer. That's the one. And that's the one that's pretty much readily available. You can get just about anywhere here in the state. I don't know if they're outside of the state of Alabama, like Florida. I would think so. Tennessee, Georgia. I would hope they are, but you know. But it's a refreshing beer. I mean, good with some chicken strips, grilled chicken, rotisserie chicken probably go good with this. Um, Flavorful for 5%. Again, taste of some apples, some fruits in this, but it's tolerable. Only 5%. Two, maybe three, I will go with, but cut it off right there. But so not bad, you know. It's a good stop again. Not something I'm gonna get regularly or routinely, you know, from time to time. So um, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna give this a B, just the same B score 8, and I'll leave it right there. Again, Hefeweizen is not what I get often, but oh well. John Anderson Pierre, the Beer Ramble. He ain't heavy. By Straight to Ale. Hefeweizen. That's my score. Tim, keep on watching as always. Cheers. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Sorry about the singing.